Morning, friends. I was on Facebook this morning and there was a discussion regarding, I believe it's on Lisa's Sutton Days Facebook group. But it was something about a lady in the UK who ran out of food, didn't have anything in, and really struggled over this last week or so. I don't think she's got any water at the minute either. I'm not quite sure. I can't really remember. She was basically saying that in England we haven't got enough time to do it because most of us work full time, which is true. We're not in a society anymore where one parent can stay at home. And there's not enough space, and modern life is not conducive to canning and prepping and squirreling away food. I commented that from the way she worded it, it sounded like she was a bit cross with herself and possibly a bit embarrassed that she hadn't put anything back, just like a rainy day little stock of something. And then the woman came back saying that she disagreed with me, which is fine. But then she said about her kitchen, and there's like bits, massive gaps and bits that are boarded up, and she can't put anything under her bed because she's got a skin condition or something. I don't really understand that part, but it just made me think about space and what space you have to actually store your long-term food. So, I mean, I'm giving you a picture of my lovely garden just because I'm going to pan back to my kitchen now to show you the space that I have. Are you ready? Let's go back. La la la. You are now looking at my only worktop. I have a 4-hob cooker. I have a kitchen sink, and I have just enough space for a kettle and my chopping board. That is the entirety of my kitchen. Just so that you can get a bit more of an idea, I'm going to pan further back so you can see why I've only got that as kitchen units. See, I've got a cupboard up there. That door goes out to my back door. I've got a lovely little cupboard there. This door goes into my downstairs bathroom, which we're getting rid of. This door is my pantry. I'll go into that in a bit more detail in a minute. Never used to be a pantry. I'll show you why. And this is the door. Oh, hello. This is the door I was just stood in. Just ignore the shower panels. I've just had a delivery. So, this is my kitchen. I can't even have a table for 4 people to sit around because there's literally not enough space. I have this kitchen and a lounge. That is my space. But look, there's not even enough space for a washing machine in here. Where? You tell me where I'm going to put a washing machine. Here, next to this bin, I'll put my foot up next to it so you can see the size. It's not going to fit there. This is an under sink cupboard. It's got all under sink bits. I have to put some of my pans down here. All my cleaning equipment. Here is more pans and bits and bobs. This cupboard, I mean my cupboards, I'll just tell you now, are gross. They're just full of junk because I have literally no space. I've got some plates and some pots and some stuff. I've got bowls and my slow cooker up on the top of the cupboard. I've got pots on top of this one, and this is cups and glasses and bottles for the children and little cups and bits and bobs. So, oh, it's an embarrassment, this kitchen, it really is. But what I have got is this door of joy. Da, da, da. And I'm going to open it. Just imagine a completely empty cupboard with no shelves and no electricity plugs in there. This is what we had when we moved in. Absolutely nothing. This is what I've got now. We shelved it to the ceiling. Literally. And they're not good shelves. They're not perfect. They just chuck some wood up and shove some wood on top, and that bit's on top of that bit over there, and same here and everywhere. This is my pantry. Because my kitchen had nothing. And oh look, there's my fridge. And my microwave. In here, I don't know if you can see at the back there, there is a electrical pipe casing. We had my dad's buddy come in and do some electrics for us, and he put us in a double socket back there. So we could have our fridge and a microwave in here. Now, keeping this tidy is an absolute nightmare because this is the only place in my house that I can put food. I think you should be able to put food under your bed. I can't put food under my bed at the minute because I've got so much other junk under there. It's literally chock-a-block. So this bucket down here, that's full of rice. And it's got a measuring cup in it, so I can just cup out my rice when I want to. It's a food grade container. It's quite large. I've got my blender on it. My food processor. It's literally, my husband would die if he knew that I was showing you this. He's a very tidy, clean kind of guy. But this is reality, people. This is my reality right now. Look, I've got some of my applesauce from last year that I canned up there. Got some more casserole dishes and whatnot. I've got my scales. Those scales were awesome. They should have been £25. They're Jamie Oliver. And they were mispriced on the shelf, so I got them for £9. He didn't want to give them to me, but I said, well, that's what they were priced at on the shelves. And they don't have pricing on the items, so they had to give it to me at shelf price. But yes, this is my reality. This is the only place I have to put food, and this was not here when I got here. This was literally no shelves, nothing at all. Not a thing. So when we bought the place, we bought it nice and good price because of the way it's laid out. I mean, this tiny kitchen has got 1, 2, 3, 4 doors coming off of it. We have a plan to change it, so we're going to have a galley kitchen. So that's going to be a door, and it's going to open into a conservatory. And we're going to have kitchen coming down this side and this side. My husband is currently renovating our toilet upstairs and turning it into a shower room so we can rip out this bath and have this as a boot room area. And we're going to smash a hole through this wall so that we can come in to the house that way, so we can block up this door. I'm going to have a cooker here and a sink there, and then units, and then this side is going to be all work surface. But that's not what I've got right now. And you know, you can only do what you can afford. If I could afford to change my kitchen as soon as... We've lived here 2 years, guys. And I'm still living with this work surface. I do a lot of my things on my table. That's why my table's looking a bit old and knackered, to be fair, the poor thing. So when people say to me online, oh, you don't know what it's like, I haven't got any space, blah, 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 blah. You're preaching to the choir. Trust me, I know what it is like to have no space at all. So I don't judge anyone who thinks and says they don't have enough space, but what I do say is there is always somewhere you can put something. All right? You can put it anywhere. If you've got a bedroom, one of your kids have just moved out, ram that beast full of stuff. That's what I'm going to do when my small room becomes vacant upstairs. That is going to be my store, and I don't care what the husband says, it's happening. But you know, the youngest, she's in there and she is 5, so I'm going to have to wait about 20 years for that to happen, I expect. Anyway, just wanted to put out this quick video and say, this is where I'm at. It's not going to stay this way forever. It's been this way for 2.5 years. It will probably be this way for another 2.5 years. My children are going to be, well, my eldest is going to be a teenager before it gets sorted out. So I feel your space pain, people, but you can do something. The lady who was speaking to me, she's got big, massive spaces boarded up in her kitchen. If there's massive spaces boarded up, smash through those boards and make those spaces usable. She can't put stuff under her bed because she's got a skin condition. Have you got a second bedroom that's not in use? Shove it in there. Have you got someone else's bed you could shove it under? Cupboards, anywhere. They've just got junk in you haven't used forever. Get rid of that junk that you haven't used forever and put in something that is important to you, that will help you, that is an insurance policy for bad weather. Here in the UK, we've just had the beast from the east and horrible Emma from the south. We got battered. All the shops ran out of food. Like, literally, bread and milk went, and people were like, oh no, there's no food. I was fine. I stock up on my rice milk. We ran out of milk. Our milkman, we get milk delivered from 2 minutes down the road. So there's a dairy 2 minutes from me. That's where I get my milk from. And my milk didn't arrive. I didn't freak out. I had rice milk. Kids aren't particularly keen on it, neither is the husband, but they had to lump it because that's what we had. You know, just, you can do it. You can do it. I'll go back to lovely garden and our Zen space. I hope you guys are having a great day. That's all from me. I know it was a bit of a ranty one. It's a bit long, so I don't know if it's going to upload, to be honest with you. But we shall see. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.